The Women's World Chess Championship is played to determine the women's world champion in chess. Like the World Chess Championship, it is administered by FIDE. Unlike most sports, women are able to compete against men in chess, and so some women do not compete for the women's title. Notably, the world's top-rated female player for the past 20 years, Judit Polgár, has never competed for the women's title. History. Era of Menchik. The Women's World Championship was established by FIDE in 1927 as a single tournament held alongside the Chess Olympiad. The winner of that tournament, Vera Menchik, did not have any special rights as the men's champion FIDE. Instead she had to defend her title by playing as many games as all the challengers. She did this successfully in every other championship in her lifetime. Dominance of the Soviet Union players. Menchik died, still champion, in 1944 in a German air raid on Kent. The next championship was another round-robin tournament in 1949 a Euro 50 and was won by Lyudmila Rudenko. Thereafter a system similar to that of the men's championship was established, with a cycle of candidates events to pick a challenger to face the reigning champion. The first such candidates tournament was held in Moscow, 1952. Elizabeth Bykova won and proceeded to defeat Rudenko with 7 wins, 5 losses, and 2 draws to become the third champion. The next candidates tournament was won by Olga Rubtsova. Instead of directly playing Bykova, however, FIDE decided that the championship should be held between the 3 top players in the world. Rubtsova won at Moscow in 1956, 1/2 point ahead of Bykova, who finished 5 points ahead of Rudenko. Bykova regained the title in 1958 and defended it against Kira Zvorikina, winner of a candidates tournament, in 1959. The fourth candidates tournament was held in 1961 in Vnjakobanja, and was utterly dominated by Nona Gaprindashvili of Georgia, who won with 10 wins, 0 losses, and 6 draws. She then decisively defeated Bykova with 7 wins, no losses, and 4 draws in Moscow, 1962 to become champion. Gaprindashvili defended her title against Alla Kushnir of Russia at Riga 1965 and Tbilisi Moscow 1969. In 1972, FIDE introduced the same system for the women's championship as with the men's, a series of interzonal tournaments, followed by the candidates matches. Kushnir won again, only to be defeated by Gaprindashvili at Riga 1972. Gaprindashvili defended the title one last time against Nana Alexandria of Georgia at Pitsunda Tbilisi 1975. In 1976 a Euro 1978 candidate cycle, 17-year-old Maya Chibodinidze of Georgia ended up the surprise star, defeating Nana Alexandria, Elena Okhmylovskaya, and Alla Kushnir to face Gaprindashvili in the 1978 finals at Tbilisi. Chibodinidze proceeded to soundly defeat Gaprindashvili, marking the end of one Georgian's domination and the beginning of another's. Chibodinidze defended her title against Alexandria at Borjami Tbilisi 1981 and Irina Levitina at Volgograd 1984. Following this, FIDE reintroduced the candidates tournament system. Okhmylovskaya, who had earlier lost to Chibodinidze in the candidates matches, won the tournament but was still defeated by Chibodinidze at Sofia 1986. Chibodinidze's final title defense came against Nana Iozeliani at Televi 1988. Post-Soviet era. Chibodinidze's domination ended in Manila 1991, where the young Chinese star Zhai Jun defeated her, after finishing second to the still active Gaprindashvili in an interzonal, tying with Eliza Maria in the candidates tournament, and then beating Marek in a tie-breaker match. It was during this time that the 3 Polgár sisters Susan, Sophia, and Judit emerged as dominant players. However, they tended to compete in men's tournaments, avoiding the women's championship. Susan Polgár eventually changed her policy. She won the 1992 candidates tournament in Shanghai. The candidates finale Euro an 8-game match between the top 2 finishers in the Tournamenta Euro was a drawn match between Polgár and Iozeliani, even after 2 tiebreaks. The match was decided by a lottery, which Iozeliani won. She was then promptly crushed by Zhejiang in the championship at Monaco 1993. The next cycle was dominated by Polgár. She tied with Chibadinidze in the candidates tournament, defeated her easily in the match, and then decisively defeated Zhejiang in draw copyright in 1996 for the championship. In 1997, Russian Elisa Galiamova and Chinese Zhai Jun finished first and second, but Galiamova refused to play the final match entirely in China. FIDE eventually awarded the match to Zhejiang by default. However, by the time all these delays were sorted out, Polgár had given birth to her first child. She requested that the match be postponed. FIDE refused, and eventually set up the championship to be between Galiamova and Zhai Jun. The championship was held in Kazan, Tatarstan and Shenyang, China, and Zhejiang won with 5 wins, 3 losses, and 7 draws. In 2000, a knockout event, similar to the FIDE men's title and held alongside it, was the new format of the Women's World Championship. It was won by Zhai Jun. In 2001, a similar event determined the champion, Xu Chen. Another knockout, this one held separately from the men's event, in Elista, the capital of the Russian Republic of Kalmykia, from May 21 to June 8, 2004, produced Bulgarian Antonita Stefanova as champion. As with Polgár 5 years prior, Xu Chen did not participate due to pregnancy. In 2006, the title returned to China. Interestingly, the new champion Zhu Yuhua was pregnant during the championship. In 2008, the title went to Russian Grandmaster Alexandra Kosniuk, who, in the final, beat Chinese prodigy Hu Yifan 21-2 Euro 11-2. In 2010, the title returned to China once again. Hu Yifan, the runner-up in the previous championship, became the youngest ever women's world champion at the age of 16. She beat her compatriot WGM Ruan Lefeu 2 Euro 2-3 Euro 1. Yearly tournaments equals. Beginning from 2010, the Women's World Chess Championship would be held annually in alternating formats. In even years, a 64-player knockout system would be used. In the odd years, a classical match featuring only 2 players would be held. The 2011 edition was between the 2010 champion Hu Yifan and the winner of the FIDE Women's Grand Prix 2009 Euro 2011. Since Hu Yifan won the Grand Prix, her challenger was the runner-up, Konoru Humpy. In 2011, Hu Yifan successfully defended her Women's World Champion title in the Women's World Chess Championship 2011 in Tirana, Albania against Konoru Humpy, who won 3 games and drew 5 in the 10-game match, winning the title with 2 games to spare. Hu Yifan was knocked out in the second round in Women's World Chess Championship 2012, which was played in Khanty-Mansiysk. Anna Ushenina, seeded 30th in the tournament, won the final against Antonita Stefanova 31-2 Euro 21-2. The Women's World Chess Championship 2013 was a match over 10 games between defending champion Anna Ushenina and Hu Yifan, who had won the FIDE Women's Grand Prix 2011 Euro 2012. After 7 of 10 games, Hu Yifan won the match 5.5 to 1.5 to retake the title. After Hu declined to defend her title at the Women's World Chess Championship 2015, the title was won by Maria Muzychuk, who defeated Natalia Pogonina in the final. Muzychuk and Hu are expected to play each other in the Women's World Chess Championship 2016. Women's World Champions. See also, Development of the Women's World Chess Championship, World Chess Championship, Women's World Team Chess Championship 2009. References. External links, WCC for Women, A History of Women's World Chess Champions, ChessBase Report on 2006 Championship.